Seems
Right,
a little...
every other Earth boy. That's why she hired a literal slave driver to tutor him.
Yeah, I don't know. Who tutored him? I don't know.
Oh, he did use a whip, didn't he?
Uh-huh.
Huh. That seems like Asian.
Learn!
I feel like that's a mockery on, like, Asian parents in general.
It kind of is, yes.
You are not Bijan. You are Asian.
Oh, like, I don't know, like, because Chi-Chi just wanted her son to be successful Earth style or some shit.
He marries into money anyway. It all works out.
It's actually it's not even.
Yes, like father, like son, he marries into money.
I like how all the women have all the money in every single situation.
It's convenient storytelling because the men don't have money, they have power, and so the women have money.
Well, so it's not even that he like. It's not that she's trying to make him into something he's not. She's just trying to make him into something that literally doesn't exist. Because Chi-Chi, the only thing she ever says that she wants him to be is a, quote, scholar. As if that's an occupation.
Right, they never pick lawyer or doctor. They're just like scholar. He's just to be smart.
Fuck off.
Exactly.
No, it's just always scholar.
Well, it's not like she knows anybody. She doesn't have a concept of education.
No, all she knows is
she was
kids
just
go to
raised by-
school.
Oh, yeah, she was raised in the wild also, wasn't
Yeah.
she?
So, like, she did the best with what she knew and assumed this would make him a successful, independent person. And then in comes Goku. Now we're doing training.
Well, all she wants is scholar because your kids are supposed to go to school and be smart. And that's the only smart thing she knows. Even though she hangs out with Bulma.
No, she
family
doesn't
are
even really hang
scientists.
out with Bulma.
Bulma is like...
She only visits them when they're having a whole big group to get together.
Yeah.
She does not... Chi-Chi has honestly ostracized herself from most of the group.
Do you think she even likes Bulma? Do you think they even get along?
They talk at family get-togethers.
They talk like they're moms.
Yeah.
That's not really liking or knowing. You're like,
They're
oh,
like mutual,
she
like
is-
they have a mutual
my
understanding.
husband also
She is
doesn't put
friendly-
down the toilet seat.
She is friendly with Bulma because Bulma is not a romantic rival for Goku.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really remember their early...
She's got a guy who actually, well, I can't say that, he's a better father than Goku. It's not hard to be better than the Goku, so.
How do you deal with your husband not being around for any births because he's training? Vegeta's always been there. What are you talking about? He holds my hand. What?
He
And
wasn't
100
there
times
for he
gravity.
wasn't there for Trunks's. He wasn't there for Trunks's, but
Was he in
And he
space
probably
turning
never-
into Super Saiyan?
yes.
I'm like, he
Well, does
probably did that once and
I
never heard
want it.
and never heard the end of it.
I want to be a Super Saiyan. I wanna.
Bulma probably tore him a new asshole after that if he wasn't there for Trunks.
As I say in the abridged, she's rich.
I'm still wanting to know, like, the secret to Chi-Chi getting pregnant.
What's secret?
Yeah,
Well,
Do you not know how?
I do know. I'm wondering the secret of how she keeps Goku in the dark about it.
Oh, like how does?
How does he not know?
He probably doesn't even bother to learn. I mean, I suppose
Like,
she just popped out a baby and he was like, "Cool."
yeah, that's very much what his mindset was. He did not correlate action to consequence.
She probably just says, Goku, this is a thing that husbands and wives do.
and
just
she
like
sat
the-
on him, and
Just
then
like the way that she married him, which was, well, you bumped my boob once with your elbow, so we're married.
Well, that's what started her whole thing, and then wasn't it because he beat her in the martial arts tournament? Was when she finally, okay, yes, you're my husband now.
You're strong.
Or it's
enough
like
to
you're
beat
strong.
me.
It's like you're strong enough to beat me. You're my husband now.
No, it was mostly just like
I know it was mostly the childhood thing, and
And she's
it was
just like,
her
oh.
wanting the marriage and him
It's like she
thinking
was-
marriage was a meal. He
It was
thought
a
it was a kind of food.
misunderstanding. It was a
Like,
meal
do you want to get
forever.
married? I don't know. Is that some kind of food?
and mostly just her being hooked onto the concept of marriage, and she just liked him. So it's just a little girl thing where you just cling on to something.
Yeah, he probably wouldn't have got married to any other person on the planet, because it would have taken a Chi-Chi to forcefully marry him.
Pretty much.
I don't think so.
You think just anybody would have done it?
Anybody that was persistent enough to follow him around the way she did, he would have eventually just been like, fine.
That's what I mean, like, he wouldn't have married unless it was, like, another Chi-Chi, basically. So any personality of Chi-Chi to force him into marriage kind of thing, to annoy him until he likes them, I guess.
He just more finds it, oh, this is just a happy arrangement. It's like, you beautiful woman who lives in my house.
Yeah, Bulma wasn't
I
down
don't
for that.
know if
Bulma
Goku has that
was not
thought
going to just sit at
process.
home and cook for him for the rest of his life.
Goku doesn't have that thought process. He's autistic.
Yeah, that's what it comes off as.
I think it's brain damage.
Hey, that is viable, considering that
Yes,
his
we
entire personality is brain damage.
He has brain damage, but let's face it, a lot of his traits are shared by those in the autistic community.
We should have him take an Asperger's test.
Yeah, he's on the spectrum.
All he does is think about is training and food.
Yeah.
And that's it.
He's on the spectrum.
I can see that. He'll never get diagnosed. They don't diagnose adults very much. It's not as practical.
He'd
I
have
don't
to
know if
go
there's-
see someone.
And we don't even know if that occupation exists in the Dragon Ball world.
Well, with the amount of PTSD that everybody has from dying every other year, I bet it's the most booming industry they have.
But considering the fact that for them, it's, dying every other year is more just like, it's an inconvenience.
No, I'm talking the civilians.
Yes, they bring them back too.
I know. That's
They
what I'm
don't die
saying.
as
Do they
frequent-
remember dying, or
Yeah.
don't they always forget?
Well, the time that they mass revived everybody after Boo, they specifically got rid of the memories of him too.
Yeah, so they brought back a bunch of people, and then guess what? All of their relatives didn't forget that, their husband was dead in another city for a year.
Actually, I thought it was only like 6 months.
It's still.
But yes, for
I'm
some
sorry,
time.
6 months of your husband being dead, whether it's 6 months or a year.
It's still time that you believe they were dead.
Not believed.
Well, they were
dead.
dead.
And then suddenly they're back, and they say, I don't know what happened. I don't even know what you're talking about. What are you talking about?
Unless
It's
you
July.
live in future Trunks universe, where everybody dies permanently. No wishing back in that universe.
So, for some reason, somehow,
There's a,
Future Trunks' timeline doesn't even exist anymore.
Yeah, another very permanent death for all those people. That's the universe where shit matters.
I hate the fact that they just sent him and Mai to another universe.
And didn't follow up, so there's 2 copies of Mai and Trunks in the future that they went to.
Yeah, that are already living their own lives. You are now copies in this universe. Why didn't
Yeah,
Why
like
didn't
what's,
they just
what's their
stick
plan
around?
to get an apartment and just kind of live?
they just stick around in the past?
Right? They would have it would have been the same, except they even knew those people, so it would have been better even.
Yeah.
So
Our group where we discussed
Lee
the
Harvey Oswald needs to get a date.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Last time we left off, you guys zapped back into the past. Is there not that extra stool around?
There's one here and there's one here. I'm looking at 2.
I was about
What?
to say, Dusty was
Are
just
you
like,
using this?
No.
I was about to say, Dusty was just
Yours?
like looking down as if he was looking for somewhere to place his drink, and then I was like, is that other stool not right there?
No, I got a stool right here.
He needs 2 stools.
Oh, that stool's just for the empties. But yeah, you zapped back to the past. You had garbed yourself in authentic 60s garb.
Hell yeah. Just trying to remember what the 60s look like, because I was there. Bell bottoms, open shirt.
A bit drab.
That's more 70s.
Yeah.
Button up slacks. Penny loafers.
Pinstriped suits.
Or we could just wear black plain suits like the MIB.
Yeah, because that doesn't stand out at all.
We'll look like Secret Service. It'll be our best case scenario. No, 60s garb. Yeah, 60s. Is it a space traveler? Like, are we in Dallas, or are we in the same place but in the past?
Yeah, so you're just in a field.
where the building like would have been in the future. Is what
Maybe.
what I'm gathering. Okay. Colorful, very colorful. Probably a sweater.
Just pick any outfit that a member of Scooby-Doo was wearing, or like one of the peoples they interacted with.
Pretty much. So, yeah, if that's
So
the case,
Shaggy, Fred,
that's exactly what I was.
Daphne.
I was gonna say that yeah, he's Derek is probably dressed like Shaggy.
Oh, so I get to be Fred.
Wait, which Shaggy are we talking about? Are we talking like
Red
like
shirt
Scoob,
Shaggy from
like
the movies.
Scoob Shaggy, or are we talking like Shaggy, or are we talking like Shaggy Two Dope? Like
Scoob Shaggy.
okay,
I'm gonna do Velma. She's obviously hotter.
she gave a lot of people a glasses fetish.
Velma was actually well more liked it than Daphne
I
in
always
terms of.
imagine Velma with like a flaming red bush, the same color as her sweater. I don't know why. That's just the vibe I'm getting. Daphne would be able to tell us.
Yeah, because I guess in fiction she is the one that
They
has
all
sex.
live in a van. They get to know each other pretty well. You don't see them ever stopping at a hotel.
So we're just gonna ignore in the history. We got to get this guy a girlfriend, even though he's married with a kid.
Yeah,
Whoa, he's married with a kid?
yeah,
Yeah.
I thought you thought this out.
I didn't.
I guess I assumed that he was single and that this was a real solution to
Well,
the...
He's not
So-
happily married. Is the problem?
So
See,
he's probably happily married. It was in the Soviet at a dance. He met this woman at a dance. 6 feet later, they married and had a kid.
So what if we just fix his marriage? Does it have to be get him a new date?
You guys are already in the past. What are you talking about?
Get him a mistress. He won't want to assassinate Kennedy if he's had sex
Why don't you just
every once in a
seduce
while.
him?
No.
Oh wait, we said it's got to be a long-term thing, right? So that he's doesn't want to kill the
Why don't
person.
you just seduce him? Maybe he likes men too.
I suppose you could try to fix up his marriage.
Well, not that that's any easier, but maybe he's in one of those secret 60s gay marriages where he can't tell his wife and
That's gonna take more research into this guy's personal life.
we're going to have to go meet him. And so
Either meet him or spy on him, mostly.
what did we say? We got 7 days till
We got to go to the gay bars.
we okay,
Or
first,
I think we
well,
gotta
first we got to find
follow
him.
Yeah, we gotta find him and follow and trail him.
Surely
do
he'll
we
be
have
at the
his
gay
address?
bars.
Did we get sent back with that kind of information? Like
Did any of you do any research before you left? Because he said, "How long do you need?" And you said, "Give us a night," and you ate pizza.
well, I was sure that the government facility had at least some. Oh God, what do you
Little
mean?
written piece
They
of
sent us
paper.
back here with no plan or anything. or
No
just-
map, no plan, no nothing.
They gave you information about the 60s to blend in.
I mean, we could just fuck.
They weren't worried about us fucking up the timeline. They gave us free reign on that.
So we could just fuck around in the 60s, go back, and then just try again later. Get the information we need.
Richard asked if you guys were ready, and you said absolutely.
So where do we start?
The gay bars.
The gay bars. We spend our first day scanning the gay bars.
I would probably more say let's try and find Mr. Oswald instead of just
We could
let's
look.
take a guess and jump into a place. That we
Okay,
have no
so
idea.
where
Wait, I saw this in a movie one time. Is there a phone booth nearby?
there are yellow pages, probably.
Yeah, see, we're going to the same place.
Okay.
Phone booth. We check the pages. The white. I think
We
it's
have
the
to
white
check for
pages.
every Lee Harvey Oswald in the general location.
Does he live where we are, or do we have to cross the country? What state?
Okay, we're in Texas.
Who said that?
That's why I
don't
asked him
know.
earlier. He was like,
You're in a
well,
field.
He's like, you may or may not be in Texas.
We're in a field.
Oh, we're in a field, so we're in the
Oh,
middle of
great.
nowhere. So really, we spend our first day walking until we can find something because we have no cell phone that actually works because cell phones don't work.
And no Uber.
And no
My
Uber.
character's completely relied on Uber since this game began.
Oh my god, and credit cards, no. You need cash.
Oh God, we're gonna have to mug somebody first. Well,
We're gonna have a great time.
Oh yeah, I can tell.
So you said there is a phone booth nearby, right?
No.
No, we're in a field.
We're in a field, like a grass field or a cornfield or.
It's like a grass field. There is like a little farmhouse a little ways away.
Maybe they have a phone.
Maybe they have a car.
Why is he more evil now?
As soon as he's in the past, he's just like, nobody can judge me here.
There's no consequences in the past.
There's no rules. Nothing bad can happen in the past. Look, guys, I know I can't fuck anything up because I don't remember anything being fucked up.
Yeah, look, if history is written in stone, that means I can do whatever I want and not change anything. I was always meant to come back and do the things that I do.
And yet, if history is written in stone, what the fuck are we doing back here trying to change history?
I guess we'll find that out when we cross that bridge.
Oh, maybe this is the grand experiment for them sending us back anyway.
Yeah, like we get him a date, everything goes well, and he shows up and kills Kennedy anyway.
It's just, there's nothing that can stop him.
So do you want to go to that farmhouse or just walk down the road?
We don't know where we are, so it's probably safer to go where water is at least. So a farmhouse seems more ideal.
So we go to the farmhouse.
Okay.
Do y'all want to just knock on the front door?
I don't see why not.
Why not?
It could be a meth lab or it just could be a nice old couple.
I imagine it's the nice old couple that gave the jack and the motorcycle to Wolverine. Which means that they're probably dead on the floor or something.
They got blown away by a chopper about 20 minutes ago.
Oh, the house is still warm from the fire.
But no, yeah, you don't have to knock on the door. As you guys are like coming across the fence line, there's a lady out there like putting clothes on a clothesline, and she's just like, Paul, there's somebody coming. Dude just kind of walks out the house.
You're the pretty one. Tell him we got a flat tire or something.
We don't have a car on us.
Well, right. We walked down the road, right?
Derek just kind of waves his hand up there. Excuse me, good sir. Do you have a phone that we could borrow?
Borrow?
Or that we can use? We need to call some help for our vehicle down the road.
Oh, y'all got a car down there? I can give you a hand.
No, that's okay.
Hold on,
honestly, we can just call.
Let me get my tools.
Oh no, I appreciate it. No, that's fine. That's fine. Honestly, if we could just borrow a phone, we need to get in touch with somebody.
Well, I ain't got a phone. Nearest phone's in town at the convenience store.
Can you take us to the convenience store? We'll pay you.
Hey, as long as she can convincingly make something look like, 60s money.
I mean, I can give you a hand, but just give me a second. I gotta clean up.
Well, we did bring some 60s money with us, so that works.
Oh, that's true.
So he goes back in the house, puts on a jacket, his hat, gets in an old pickup truck, goes to and pulls that around for you. I only got room for one in the cab. Rest you gonna have to
Shotgun.
ride in the back.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
Yeah,
Okay.
I kind of did too.
All right, that's cool.
That's fine.
We'll hop in the back.
I'll be with the creepy stranger.
Thank you, sir, for your kindness.
Oh, it's a Christian thing to do.
All right. So you knock him out.
So you blast through the back window as soon as we get moving.
You illusion a cow in the road, and when he stops to get out, hop in the driver's seat. No, we can't rob this poor old man. We're heroes.
Besides, he's just fully willing to help us. And we just need him to drive us to town. Nothing else more than that.
But we could teach him a life lesson about helping strangers. Don't.
Here's a little lesson in
But
trickery.
why?
It's a good lesson. It might save him one day.
Yeah, Derek blasted him in half. It'll really teach him a lifelong lesson. That cop learned wonders.
He didn't learn anything. His brain couldn't function what happened to him because it was gone.
Yeah.
No, what you do is you teach the farmer that he can drive people around for money. Then we find out that's old farmer John Uber.
We made
Goes
Uber.
on to be the Uber company founder.
No, he instills his value onto his grandson.
I made $5 driving these people to the convenience store, son.
That's more than I made all last week. Fuck the cows.
We were.
No. That's the sheep.
Oh, yeah.
I thought you guys were more moose fuckers.
Well, you know, when you got to get a whole step ladder out.
That a moose can kill you in like one hit.
Yeah, you're not going to tank much damage from a moose.
That's why it's got to be consensual. It's the only way. So we're not going to rob him. We're just going to ride quietly into town.